Welcome back to Skyrim! We got a house! Look at this house! Ain't it a great house? Yeah, let's go into the house. Everything's great in this house. Oh, there's nothing in the house. Let's build some stuff for the house.
I've seen better houses in this game. You're lying.
No, it's great. We're going to build a chandelier. It's a small chandelier, but that's okay. We're going to build a chandelier. We're going to build...
nothing.
Another chandelier. We're going to build all... Oh, we already built everything else. Look at this stuff. Ah, we have a bookshelf.
Did you bring me in for the Better Homes and Gardens episode?
No, we have a fucking bed. It's gonna be... Fuck this! We're going to Dawnguard. Fuck you guys.
Oh, we got on this episode of Cribs.
Okay, good. We're not on the Better Homes and Gardens episode.
Hearthfire was a mistake. I'm just gonna say right now. I apologize.
I was gonna throttle you if this was gonna be like 30 minutes of housekeeping.
We're doing Dawnguard. Don't worry about it. The house doesn't exist. Fuck it.
What happened to the video quality in the preview video, man? It's like the main video's like 40% of the screen.
Don't worry about it.
I might have recorded in full HD quality and then set it to 480p.
Yeah, but it was different compared to the Hearth, whatever.
The hearse, the death knell of this.
Yes.
Also, hi, GentleChainsaw.
Yes, hello.
Festivore here.
Yeah.
Who's this running, man?
A victim.
He's going to Dawnguard too. He fucked up his house as well.
He built too many chandeliers in his home. It burned down.
It did, and then it collapsed in on itself. It's a tragic tale.
Talking to us as he's running away with his back?
Yeah, he is talking to us from about 60
He's
feet
talking
ahead.
to that elk right there.
Yeah.
Let me simulate
follow me.
Let me simulate how this would actually sound.
You've probably killed lots of vampires, huh? I'm sure he's wonderful.
I didn't know he was inside a room, Highwang.
Sure he'll take me.
I didn't know he was apparently from the London home counties.
That I don't know about.
Bigger than I expected.
Fort
Some sort
Dawnguard
of
was
obscure
actually...
inside joke that only Australians get, I presume.
Not really. Yeah.
Fort Dawnguard is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Yes. Fort Dawnguard is actually a shack.
Deserted.
I mean...
Yeah, it really drives home how much disappeared from Winterhold, if you remember the college there.
Man, this
And I don't.
This place is huge. It must have taken a level designer a long time to make it.
It's like a DLC or something.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I'd brought someone funny into this one.
Well, you made it. Good.
Damn you, Chitlin!
He'll get you sorted out.
Fucking jacking it to vampires.
That's Torpin. Name dropping it.
Chitlin was jacking it to being owned on the internet, my bad.
Yeah.
I remember now. Sorry, I'm getting my people confused here.
UZworm is not a social guy.
This is the worst story I've ever heard.
Yeah. What? Chitlin jacking it to being owned on the internet or Dawnguard?
I don't know, you choose.
Or both. I could be both.
Honestly, just
Chitlin Jackie to being owned in Dawnguard, I think, was the story.
So since the last time we saw Dawnguard was like video 2, here's a recap. Dawnguard hate vampires. They want to hunt vampires. We're gonna kill some vampires.
And also they have crossbows, which are the best fucking weapons in the entire game.
You're going to be really disappointed with this DLC. Because I don't ever use crossbows.
What a shame.
Not worth the expense and manpower to repair.
I have my own bow, damn it. It served me well so far.
Begging for my protection.
I half killed a Dwarven Centurion with it one time.
Karset is dead. The Hall of the Vigilance.
Didn't like crossbows get outclassed by like the late game weapons?
You know, I'd like to follow the plot a little bit, UZworm, so like the fact that I can't read the subtitles for
Shut up, Highwang!
doesn't really help.
Literally, there is no plot being here. It's just the dude on the right getting yelled at for being an idiot by the dude on the left.
Okay, that's what I was trying to parse.
Yeah, they're basically forcing us to sit through this until we can actually just say, hey, I'm here to join the Dawnguard, I want to kill vampires.
Basically, the conversation is Guy is vigilant of Stendar, basically people who fight Daedra. Goes with these guys like, man, the vampires are kicking our asses.
You know, I'm gonna stop you right here and say UZworm's assertion was better.
That's basically
true. It's my LP, fuckers.
Yeah. Okay.
It takes a special skill to say these are idiots that want to hunt vampires. We don't need no grand explanation with jargon.
I can succinctly tell you how idiotic someone is. It's great.
That's it. Dimhollow.
It's the only thing on my resume. That's why I don't have a job anymore.
Sure, it held
Aw.
some long-lost
Because they read my
vampire
resume and they were like, wait a minute, why did we hire you in the
We
first
didn't
place?
listen to him
You were in a
and
It wasn't about you
Well,
getting
get the fuck outta
get
here.
off being owned on the internet. Yes.
was attacked.
Well, I mean, I jack it to unemployment, so it's everyone here is happy, really.
That's a very peculiar fetish.
With any luck,
I mean, it's better than being owned on the internet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you should take a crossbow. Good for taking out those fiends before they get close.
I doubt
Free to
that,
poke around the
mister.
fort and take what you need.
So we do have a crossbow now. I'm just never going to use it.
Anything you can use.
Or maybe I will use it in a
I'll
future
lead
video.
to
I don't know.
Dimhollow.
I mean, I guess it technically counts because you're delivering a stake into the vampire's chest via mechanisms. But,
A
like,
steel stake?
I mean, aren't crossbow bolts typically wooden with
Wood.
a steel tip?
Yes.
No, these are steel ones.
Yes, entirely made of steel. The steel rods, just like Half-Life.
So then this is totally worthless against vampires.
These are special vampires, Highwang. These aren't like the Dracula vampires.
These are especially
please,
weak
Skyrim
vampires. They're yes.
Yeah, we're gonna whack them with garlic is what we're gonna do. We're gonna kill
I would say, if
vampires.
you become a vampire in this game, you could still eat garlic.
So this is like their OC vampires do not steal.
Yeah,
Not every
basically.
vampire is the same, jeez.
I mean, it's just every other enemy in Skyrim except they can drain your life.
And give you vampirism by whacking you with a knife.
And give you vampirism because I fucking hate vampires.
It's still
You know,
it's still the stupidest
you
thing.
know,
Yeah.
I gotta consider a situation where if I develop a game, I'm gonna give someone the vampirism knife. You can make your own vampires by stabbing an NPC with this knife.
Make your own vampires.
Hey, whack a guy
Vamp-
over the head with a
Vampire
mace.
Sim 2K17.
Hell yeah!
I
You're
think
gonna
the
tell me-
market for stupid sim games is dead now, Highway.
You're
Yeah.
gonna tell me that you wouldn't play a sim game where you're managing a group of vampires?
That's exactly what I'm going to tell you, in fact, Highway.
You have no taste in good concepts.
I'm playing Skyrim! Obviously I don't!
Okay.
Skyrim,
Come on.
the most well-written
Have
game.
you seen any Let's Play I've ever produced?
Yes, in fact, I was in a good one.
No, you weren't.
What, Dragon Warrior Monsters, what?
That's a trick question. There's never been a good one.
What was that book? Why was there a book in the middle of the mountain?
There's
What
just
the
a
fuck?
burned book lying on the... I don't know.
So the house
Out
was
of a
burned
vampire's
nearby.
pocket.
Maybe somebody read a book and it was set on fire.
Oh, by the way, I probably should have mentioned that was the Vigilance Temple. It got burned down by vampires.
Oh. Yeah, thanks for telling us
That's what that place was. I'm sorry, I was talking about whatever. I've already forgotten what I was talking about. Fuck.
Vampirism.
Alright, so here's
You're talking about
Dimhollow
jacking off
Crypt.
to unemployment.
No, that was before that,
Vampirism.
I think. Vampirism. You're alright, I was talking about how much I hate vampires. I still hate vampires. So, that Tauren guy from before got here before us and immediately got killed, so fuck him.
Coming here alone. A fool like all the rest of them.
He fought well. Jet on and press on.
Oh, who cares? Just shoot these idiots.
Those two deserve
No, they have a dog. I have to shoot him first.
Is it just me, or is
Is it a
anyone
vampire
kind of
dog?
getting bored with open world games where you're the only non-idiot in the entire world?
If you
I
were,
would argue Mr. Puffles is still an idiot.
yes, if you
Yeah,
were
Mr. Puffles is pretty goddamn
if you were paying
incompetent.
attention to Highwang, there was a horrifying looking dog inside that burned place.
I'm just kind of stunned by the fact that they have a vampire dog.
They're hellhounds.
Yep,
They're death
Death
hounds.
Hounds.
Why do you gotta
That
ruin
vamp-
fun, Festivore? I was so
fucking-
excited for a vampire hound and you just fucking
They're literally called death hounds.
crush my dreams.
I love this fucking vampire just getting out of the way immediately. By the way, vampires are weak to fire breath, and it's great.
So vampires
Oh,
are
I
trolls.
missed that takedown animation.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know right now, that's probably the best way to contract vampirism is to headbutt one.
The best part is the vampire was already dead when I grabbed it and decided to just headbutt it randomly.
Like I said, Highwang. Vampires.
Mr. Puffles is
You can
overkill.
You can contract vampirism by just them hitting you with their weapon, regardless of what it is.
That's why I said headbutting him is probably the worst way to get vampirism.
Also, this is the point where I realized I actually hadn't upgraded fire breath to the top tier yet.
Wasn't? Oh.
So yeah, now we're even better.
Now you're just gonna barf lava on the floor, I bet.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh god, it's like Legend of Korra.
So there's Talon, the fucking moron.
And then he's gonna become a vampire.
I've mispronounced his name every single time I've said it, but he does have an Elven Warhammer of Consuming, which is just as good as our current Warhammer, but it has a skill that allows you to sap life from enemies when you hit them with it.
A guy using a vampirism hammer fighting vampires.
Yeah.
This hammer
So
will
I'm
allow
just
you to
making
live
sure-
out your fantasy
I'm
of
just
being a
checking
true vampire. Only 1,065 septums.
It's great.
You know, one thing that always bugged me about these games is that none of the gear is ever unique. You just kind of always seem to get, like, 500 iron axes, even though you're fighting fucking vampires. Should you get, like, cool vampire gear?
No.
That requires work, Highwang.
I mean, they have their own armor, but,
Who
that's
cares?
about
It's
it.
the same price, like 5 gold. No one's gonna buy that shit.
It's a lot of work, Highwang. They've already spent enough time making weapons for the Dawnguard.
Yeah, crossbows.
No, they actually
Yeah,
have their own.
crossbows.
They actually, I think they have their own weapon set. The Dawnguard.
And yet vampires didn't? What the fuck is this bullshit?
they have their own armor.
Too busy looking fancy. They never thought about making fancier weapons.
I mean, they're vampires. Their main attack is to just try and suck your life out of your body.
Yeah, they really don't need that much in the way of physical weaponry.
I don't know, I just feel really disappointed when we're fighting a vampire and their equipment is steak and knife and common robes.
I mean, if you're a powerful vampire.
No, they're
that
wearing
should be
their
enough.
own armor.
Sure didn't look it.
Eh. It's. I mean.
Oh god, that's
hi.
that noise.
Vampire
See,
fledgling.
that's-
Wow.
there, Mr. Puffles is finally good, which is nice.
Ah, nice, yeah.
It took a while, but... So yeah, this is the point where I realized all the enemies in here fucking sucked, so there was really no reason for me to use the Warhammer of Consuming yet.
I was a little, I look at this and I'm just a little disappointed because I think vampires and shit, cool, we get to do something interesting. No, just Bop He Hammer.
Highway, this is an Elder Scrolls game. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Fun? I expected fun and goofy
It's
shit.
fun! I enjoy hitting people with a hammer and watching them die.
I mean, you could do that in any other game, though.
I could, but I couldn't be a giant cat named Mr. Puffles while I did it, now can I?
I mean, you gotta look for the right game.
I looked for Skyrim, and I found it.
Whatever.
No, it's great.
It's
I still have no idea why I'm using the Necklace of Minor Health. Like, it's giving me 10 extra health. That's really not doing shit at this point.
that was riveting.
Yes.
You watch your last Darkest Dungeon video, and you tell me I'm spending too much time on the fucking item screen.
I didn't say anything about an ice screen. I just said that was riveting enchantment.
Also, this is fun because the Draugr and the Vampire will just kill each other if you wait long enough. But I can I can toss a little flame onto the fire.
Yeah, I was getting a little
Blooded
confused
vampire.
until I realized that was a Draugr, and it's like, wait, the skeletons they reanimate are hitting them?
So, like, vampires are draining zombies. What?
Well, they gotta be alive somehow.
That doesn't make any goddamn sense.
They gotta be alive
Zombies
somehow.
Zombies
No,
don't
they're-
have.
They're
Zombies
not
don't have
working
blood.
together.
I know, no. The vampires are feasting on the zombies, which doesn't make any goddamn sense. Zombies don't have blood.
No, he's not sucking
No, they're
their
not
blood.
feasting on him. He's just
like
sucking the life force
Legacy
out
of
of them.
Cain, sucking their blood. He's just draining their life force with their hands using
This,
magic.
this
there's no
actually an
life
animation.
force.
Well, there's
Well,
gotta be
the guy's
something
life force,
reanimating
though.
them.
Yeah, negative energy.
Yes, negative energy, anti-life. It is
Yeah, they're-
leech their
they're
health and
sucking-
just kill yourself. Just
Yeah,
like,
they're draining death from the zombies. How are they still... This is so stupid.
They're undead too.
just like my favorite video game, Final Fantasy.
Who fucking cares about zombie fucking semantics?
Highwang.
Other than Highway.
I just have to
The
point out how
semantics are having sex with
ridiculously
zombies, yeah.
dumb this is.
It's a game with vampires and zombies. Anything goes.
It's not even a vampire, it's just a dressed up another dude.
A very annoying dressed up another dude.
Yeah.
Pretty much every enemy in Skyrim is the same, except they throw one gimmick onto him.
Yep.
Forsworn, same as every other enemy in the game, but with more magic.
And also, they've got those arsehole Bryharts, yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Where'd this arrow in my neck come from? Oh, please tell me that. Oh.
Well, how are they different from any other enemies at that point, Highwang?
No, I was trying to say.
Skeletons.
I was hoping the skeletons would attack the vampire because of the sneak attack. That would be supremely confusing.
Yeah.
I totally missed with that arrow. I don't care.
Yeah, nice
they got
unique
vampire
armor.
Vampire boots, vampire armor, and vampire dust.
It's like they just spray painted vampire on their clothes and called it unique armor.
Again, that's what happens in this game.
Highway, we're not fighting vampires, we're actually fighting goths.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that. That makes more sense to me.
Alright, so this is probably the most trouble I had with this, because there's like 2 vampires and a dog.
And the dog ran
Somehow
away.
Somehow I didn't hit the dog with that, even though it is on fire on that animation.
Stop struggling. I'll give you a swift and
Who's struggling, dude?
I mean, I've lost half my health.
Might be a good time to
Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
I had to drink a potion.
Okay, maybe you're struggling against this one inept guard.
Well, he is fighting 2 enemies at once.
Yeah, there's also a dog there, and
Oh, I thought you killed the dog already.
and another dog. There were like 4 dogs. And those dogs do a surprising amount of damage when they hit you.
Yeah, dogs are kind of assholes in video games when they need to be.
Especially death hounds.
Oh, they're not hellhounds, they're deathhounds. You fucking
Yeah, they're
lied,
deathhounds.
Festivore.
I did say death hounds earlier.
No, you said
No,
hellhounds.
you said hell or death hounds. So the word hell did happen.
But it
Just
didn't
quickly
specifically...
corrected, and Highwang had already stopped paying attention at that point. Which is so unlike Highwang, I know.
I take it.
Getting rich 2 gold at a time. It's great.
I mean, wealth is a relative mindset.
So yeah, for some reason there's not very many frostbite spiders in here, despite the fact that there's frostbite webs all over the place.
Because they're all dead.
The vampires cleared them out.
Well, the vampires didn't do a very fucking good job.
Well, they got
They
all the
didn't clear
time.
all the Draugr out.
Look, you caught them in the middle of their extermination process.
I mean, from what we've been told, the vampires have supposedly been in here for a little while now.
You can't clear Rome of all pests within a day. The vampires had to systematically go through and take out each individual race at a time.
I can't
Mr. Puffles does that in 3 hours all the damn time.
I can't
They
believe
should
the
have hired
vampires
Mr.
were
Puffles
working this
then.
whole time.
Fuck Orkin. So there is a frostbite spider in there, but it's dead now.
And now is a good opportunity to save.
It is, because there's a master vampire in there, and he's a rude motherfucker. He is probably the only thing that could single-handedly take down Mr. Puffles, unless we use strats.
I seriously doubt that's the case considering your past episodes.
You see him use strats when you're going for your bow. I thought for a second you could use Dragon Rend on him.
Yes, that's...
Dragon
For
Rend on a
sure.
vampire, what?
It could work, I don't know. So I'm actually using the poison on an arrow strat this time. So the trick here is just hit him with like 4 arrows and then burn the shit out of him, and then he's...
Wow, what the fuck?
And then do this! Ignore the ice spike going through my neck.
To the flesh wound.
'Tis but a scratch.
So like I said, strats. I've secretly been good at Skyrim this whole time. I was just throwing you guys off the scent. By
Then you
being
fight
incredibly shitty for the first 19 videos.
And then you fight vampires soon again.
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. I oath to Stendar. Stronger than any.
No, you'd be surprised how much better Mr. What is the point of that lever?
I don't know.
The door was already open. The door was already fucking open.
Level design.
Well, it's to keep
Also,
people
they
out.
somehow noticed me despite the fact I'm standing up there making no noise.
Well, you did kind of open and close a gate. That shit's pretty loud.
This
dude.
is true, but they were slightly busy at the time. And here we go.
Wait, Loki, you're fighting a god of trickster?
Lokil. Different guy. Very different guy.
Yeah. For a
So the
second,
good thing about the
for a second, I actually confused him with Lokir, the guy from the beginning. Apparently, he turned into a vampire. Escaping Helgen.
and here we get to watch them resurrect someone while I steal off their resurrecting body, and then immediately transform into dust because the guy's dead.
There's something very amusing of watching someone reanimate and then imagining Mr. Puffles just kind of rifling in their pockets as they do so.
And then they immediately died because Mr. Puffles rifled too much.
Yeah, those 2 gold were the only thing keeping them together.
That sure looks like a boss arena.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? However, it is not.
It's just a very elaborate prison, let's be honest.
So if you're too stupid to figure out the puzzle that's coming up, this doesn't actually help you that much, but it tells you that it's a puzzle.
Look, we play tested this game and nobody knew what the fuck to do, so we'll just give them a journal.
I mean, this is the most out of a game that has every puzzle you can easily brute force. This is the most easily brute forced puzzle of the lot.
Oh, is it just a 3-lock combination?
Yeah, exactly. That's what it obviously
No, a
is.
3-lock combination is much more difficult than this thing. Strike through the hand.
What?
Yep.
Blood sacrifice.
That's it?
No,
Well,
that's not the
quite.
puzzle. That's how you activate the puzzle. See this purple thing? We got these torches, and
You move them around
You have
until
to-
the lines connect
you
properly.
move them around until they work.
What?
Yep, there you go.
No punishment for fucking it up.
Nope.
I mean,
It's
you
an
did get
Elder Scrolls
anything.
game!
The only puzzle is that the only punishment is that this takes slightly longer.
See, when you keep saying Elder Scrolls game, I think back to Morrowind and remember getting actively punished for fucking up puzzles. This is busy work.
I mean, some puzzles in the game will punish you by shooting darts at you or something if you fuck it up, but not this one.
I feel like this one should just incinerate Mr. Puffles into purple hellfire if you fuck it up.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
You expect too much out of this game, Highwang.
I know. I expect a video game.
So that's the puzzle. We're done now, so the monolith appears.
Okay.
Circle around it for a bit. Because I thought there was a button you had to press. There is in fact not a button you have to press.
You just have to stare at it longingly.
Just have to hit this and Vampire Waifu!
What? Oh, this is the thing people were mentioning for the fucking buddy in the thread, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who sent you here?
You opened the Bishonen locker and found this woman.
I was expecting someone like me, at least.
Racism.
I would just like to point out that all
Yes.
those vampires were in here for a long time and they couldn't
Not
figure
all
out that
vampires,
puzzle.
Are they? Well, look. Kill me, you've killed one vampire. But if people are after me, there's something bigger going on.
I know
can
this
help you
voice
find
actor,
out
but I
what
can't
that
remember
is.
from what. It's
She's
bugging
in a
me.
lot of video games.
I know, I'm just
I
trying to
don't-
remember the actor's
West of
name.
Solitude.
I don't
I
know.
would guess they still do.
It's one of those voices
By the
you
way,
always hear, like
my
Tara
name is
Strong
Serana.
or Laura Bailey.
Good to meet you.
You got like 8 minutes left in the video if you want to look it
My
up.
guess is
You're already
it's
low
been
in
Oh,
This
well, now that
looks
you've pointed it out, I might
different
as
from when I was
fucking well.
locked
What's her
away.
name?
And most of those 8 minutes are spent talking to her.
Good question.
What's her name?
Hard to say.
Serana.
I
do you
can't
spell
really
that?
tell. I feel
Mysterious.
S-E-R-A-N-A, I think?
Excuse me, her name is Mysterious
Who is
Woman.
Skyrim's High King?
Yeah. Search for mysterious woman on Google.
Oh shit, it is Laura Bailey!
Oh.
Ah!
Fucking-
Well, there you go.
Before I was gone. Who are the
I was wondering, like, why the fuck does that sound familiar? It sounds like Laura Bailey. Well, what do you know?
Well, it sounds like Laura Bailey. I wonder who it could possibly be.
I mean, Laura Bailey has a decent range.
I must have been gone longer than I thought. Definitely longer.
Yes,
than
this
I
time she sounds bored.
thought. Please.
Yeah.
Let's hurry. I need to get home so I can figure out what's happened.
Like, if you...
It's on an island near South.
I want to say she sounds more excitable in Resi 6, but I know I'm wrong.
It's my family home. Not the most welcoming place.
Nothing's exciting in Resi
Depending on who's
6.
around.
I don't know, like, when you actually play Resi 6 is fun, but man, the plot is so
My
goddamn
father
stupid.
and I don't really get along.
There's a picture here of on the UASP wiki for Serana shows what she looks like after she's cured of vampirism. And if you compare that to what she looks like now, it really drives home the how little changes visually between the races.
I can't believe you're
What,
spoiling this DLC.
Yeah, I can't believe you're spoiling the fact that you can make her not a vampire.
Oh, who could have guessed they make this beautiful, attractive woman with a fucking high-tier voice actor and you're not gonna be able to cure him? Come on.
It's fun. It's funny because you can't marry her,
Ah!
despite the fact that that's what every fucking 18-year-old nerd who plays Skyrim wanted. Also, gargoyles.
Now this is interesting, but we're just gonna punch him in the mouth, aren't we?
Combat is not that.
I mean, they are a lot more difficult when you don't have a Warhammer that takes 10 HP from them every single time you hit them.
Oh, you have a training warhammer, okay.
Yeah, that's what it's like, a vampirism Warhammer.
Or just, you know, a vampire or a warhammer with drain on it. I was gonna say a vampire with drain, but that's redundant.
It's a vampire.
I still don't know what you expect out of the combat of this game. It never gets any different other than shoot magic, shoot arrow, or hit a weapon. That's really
I don't know where these ice spikes keep coming from, but he got one in a far worse place than I did.
It's the lady.
Yeah, Serana has basic vampire power. She's actually a really good follower.
I don't know, maybe I'm just bored
Also,
I
because
have-
she's an essential character, she can't die.
Yeah, I figured as much. You paid for this character, naturally it's not gonna die.
See, there's really no reason not to have her as your follower for the rest of the thing. Also, Mercurio went missing at the very start of this video, and I didn't notice until this point.
I mean, none of us noticed either, so...
Spoilers, I never find him.
Mercurio is just...
I have no clue where he went. He might have died at the start of this,
No,
and I didn't
having
notice.
missed the video, I kind of assumed that you just ditched him at some point.
No, I didn't. Like, the last time I saw him was at the house, right before I started the video recording.
That's pretty great.
He moved in.
I just imagine that he went off looking for like a nice piece of bread to eat. He just got bored.
I mean, there's bread in the house.
He's decorating
on
your
that
home.
table.
That bread sucks though. He wants good bread.
This house sucks. I'm gonna redecorate it.
You're gonna come back in your house as a fucking manor now.
I mean, it kind of is already.
Mercurio's
That's not a
Curio.
banner.
It is large. I just haven't added like a library or anything yet.
was one of the greatest lumberjacks in the country.
Yeah,
I mean, you can use magic. I'm sure that there's a magic lumberjack spell somewhere.
yes, the spell chop tree.
I completely forgot there that Serana can resurrect things too now, so I almost killed her resurrected Draugr. Why did I even search the skeleton? They never have shit.
Well, they might have like 5 symptoms on them.
I
Oh boy,
suppose.
5 whole
So now
gold
this
on
is
manor.
the boss arena.
Look at this.
Yeah, that's the boss arena, alright. Even Laura Bailey tells you.
This is a boss arena. Ugh.
So yeah, Serana is a special follower in that she has a lot more interactions. Like, if you're next to a workbench or something, she will sit down and interact with the workbench.
Still remember how to fight.
Oh, so they came up with a bunch of extra actions for your followers to do, but they didn't.
Yes.
But they only applied it to the DLC characters. They didn't apply it retroactively to the other ones.
That's
They also gave Lydia more voice lines, so she's not as racist towards Khajiits now. Also, hey, it's the boss, Draugr Scourge Lord. Scourge Lord.
Haven't we
Lord. I
fought
can't
one of these
talk.
before?
Maybe?
I know you fight I know you fight something big that's a Draugr.
You fight it. It's a bunch of different ones that you fight at the end of like dungeons.
I think this one just puts the highest level Draugr that you can potentially face at your current
Scourge
level.
Lord,
here.
Death Lords, whatever, like what have you.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the dragon priests, the one with the masks.
This
No.
this guy's AI is great.
I go with the Dragon
Yeah,
Priest.
I
think.
kind of need Serana to help me here, because this guy does a shit ton of damage.
Where the fuck did Laura Bailey go?
She's off fighting a skeleton on the other side of the arena. which is great for me because
You probably should have equipped your other hammer.
yeah, probably. It's
You're
okay,
not-
everything's fine. I got enough fucking potions to get me brute force my way through this.
I feel like you got like one of those camel water packs just on your back and you're sipping potions as you're fighting.
No, it's one of those water drink hats, actually.
Just those beer caddy hats.
Yeah.
Has there
Just
been
on
fan
top
art for
of
that
the
yet?
giant armor.
And then here she
What?
comes to help you.
Oh, there she is. Hi, Serana. Nice of you to drop by.
I want to see art of Mr. Puffles with a construction hat that has beer cans in it.
Thread, make it happen.
Just this goofy beer hat with the straws coming in as he's fighting, but they're filled with red juice.
When I say thread, Ultra Bindu, make it happen.
Yeah. So the vampires were burning the bodies.
Yes. And hey, word wall. With another word I'm not gonna fucking use.
What's it do?
Drain stamina.
That sounds wholly worthless.
Well, he does. Using this build that he has going for him, he does use up a lot of stamina, so it's
But he could gain it in like a second.
Yeah, I mean, the stamina potions, I already have like 6,000 of them.
it's marginally useful.
No, it is wholly worthless. This looks like this was a mechanic made before game balancing, and then when they they were just like, oh wait, stamina is a huge problem. We're
I
just
think
gonna
they
have.
just needed to come up with more words because there weren't that many useful ones.
Look.
Anyway, we'll see you next time. More vampires coming up.
So yeah.
Isn't it exciting?
I also like that she's not on fire.
No, she put a hood on. It's great.